Today, we're going to cover how to prepare your home for the fire safety inspection. At this point, if you are getting ready for the fire safety inspection, you are in the change of use, certificate of occupancy, business tax, occupancy permit, use permit. Different cities, different counties call it differently. But at this phase, if you are getting ready for your fire safety inspection, there has been some type of permitting involved with the building department where the fire department is going to do their section of the inspection. So usually in those applications, you will have an area where zoning will sign, and then you will also have an area where the building department will sign, and you also have another one where the fire department will sign. Usually that is when you will have your fire safety inspections being completed. So at this phase, you've had your fire alarm, fire sprinkler, your generator, those major installations in your gas system already installed, or you at least have fire alarm and the fire sprinkler installed. But neither way, you need to have this inspection when you have those major installations completed. Depending on the county or the city where you're located, you will have to have that permit available so that those designated areas in departments can sign their designated sections on your permit or application. Okay. One of the things is to make sure that you actually have that application posted so those people, the fire department, can sign their area. And usually when you have those inspections, you have everybody come in at the same time. So you will have to actually make that phone call and have those inspections scheduled so you will know. So today we're just covering some of the things that you can do to make sure you have a successful inspection. Okay, so for the fire inspection, you will have your fire safety plan, which I will provide to you. You will have your life safety plan posted. You will also have your fire extinguishers posted and tagged, properly tagged. And then you will have your exit signs posted. You will also make sure that you have smoke detectors in the living room and each resident room. And this depends. Some cities still require the defibrillator, even though ACA says you don't need it unless you have 17 or more. Some cities, so if I tell you you need it, it's because your city requires it. Your defibrillator have to be posted and it has to be checked monthly. And also, some cities require that you have your bleeding kit. So if I tell you you need the bleeding kit, it's because your city requires that you have it. If I don't tell you you need it, you don't need it. Okay. And then you also want to make sure that your doors are wide enough. So at this phase, we've already covered all of that. You have your carbon monoxide detectors. They are working. ACA is known to check those carbon monoxide detectors. They literally press them and make sure that they're working. So make sure that they are actually working, and also make sure, and you will have to deal with this during the health department as well, that if you have a pool, that the pool is fenced and that you have taken the pool safety training. So the pool is fenced. Both you and all of your staff and your safety liaison person have to take the pool safety training, and it's usually a training that you take from your city that you can literally call and have that done. Okay, so with those things, you want to make sure you have those things in place, and you also want to make sure that you read fire safety plan that I sent you, and just so that you know what to do, where are your evacuation areas in case of a fire, what to do. They may or may not interview you, but I have known that certain cities and counties will ask you some questions just to make sure that you, as the person who is in charge, know what to do. Just a recap. So you would have had to have your permit, whether it's certificate of use, certificate of occupancy, whichever it is, business tax, home packet, whatever they call it, that usually have a sections where the fire department sign, zoning department sign, and the building department sign. That's the form. You have to have the form available so that when those people come out, so they can sign their designated areas stating that you successfully passed the inspection. Okay. All of the forms that you will need, I will be sending to you, like what you need to be posted, your life safety plan, all of those things I will be sending to you. It's just making sure that you prep the house for inspection. Make sure you have ample lighting, that you open up all your windows. Make sure that your windows are able to open. Okay, if they're not able to open, that's a problem. Make sure that your windows are able to open. That's something the health department will also check. You have proper ventilation, you have good lighting. Make sure the house look fresh, smell fresh. Your first impression is everything, because sometimes you have inspectors that will stand halfway through the house and pass you, and then you have others that will go under the bed. And I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. You have others that will make sure you have every piece of item in place before they pass you. So always be professional. If they seem to be a hard ass, just, remember, we're in the business to get our license. We provide to them what they need. You have the burden of proof to be professional. So be professional and make sure you know your stuff. Follow the step, follow the guidance. And if you have any questions at all whatsoever, please call me. Please reach out. Don't be in the dark, because we're in the same team, making sure that you are able to get your license. Again, just make sure that you know that I'm here for you. If you have any questions, or if you need me to clarify anything, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to do that. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye now.